Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Hope you're doing well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of December 14th, 2025. Please keep in mind it is a collective general reading, not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate, and if that happens, don't get upset. It just means that one message is meant for someone else. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't. Be sure to check out your other placements. And if you're interested in learning more about how you can become a time traveler, please check out the description box below. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Taurus collective now for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Taurus not see coming for the week of December 14th, 2025? What do they not see coming? Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? Impersonator. And at the bottom of the deck, you have wasting time. Tell me more about this here for Taurus. Why is impersonator something they don't see coming this week? And what does that have to do with wasting time? Taurus, I'm just going to make sure my mic is on. It is. Okay. Okay. Why is impersonator something that Taurus does not see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, we have the Star, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Ten of Cups. The bottom of the deck, we have an Ace of Cups, we have the Devil, oh boy, and we have the Three of Cups. That leaves the Seven of Wands, the Chariot, and a Queen of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So when I do these readings, the first couple of cards that come out are typically the energy of the individual that I'm reading for. In this respect, this would be you. And this tends to be the situation, environment, or connection that you're engaging with this week, or that is engaging with you. Okay. Star card. Why is the Star card here for Taurus? Why is the Star card here for Taurus? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Why are you in the Star card this week? Two of Wands, Hierophant, very strong in your energy, and the Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. Well, I feel like this week you are working on healing. And it could be in respect to a lot of things. You could be financially healing yourself, emotionally healing yourself. This seems to be a week where you are nurturing yourself. You're thinking about the future. You're not quite yet ready to make any definitive plans, but you could be contemplating traveling, going on vacation, relocation, maybe even inquiring on some new financial prospects here for yourself. But you're very strong in your energy. You are healing from some Tower moment that has occurred, because what precedes the Star card in Tarot is the Tower card. So it looks like you're healing, you're humming along, and you're just kind of taking it day by day. Two of Swords. Why is Taurus in the Two of Swords this week? Why is Taurus in the Two of Swords this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Two of Swords is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. So there's something here that you want to do, something you would like to work on, collaborate on, and it could be something you want to work on your own or collaborate on with others. But you seem to be holding yourself back with that Seven of Wands. So there seems to be contemplation here in respect to, I really could do this, or I would like to do this, either on my own as an individual, or maybe with another individual or a group of people. But you seem to be undecided. And so it's the feeling of, I'd like to do this, but I'm going to hold off on doing it for now, because I'm not 100% sure if doing this or engaging with this or moving forward with this idea or this plan, I'm not really sure if this would make me emotionally happy or not. It sounds good in theory, is the feeling I'm getting, but I'm not sure it would be practical for me to do this. Why is the Nine of Cups here for Taurus? Why is the Nine of Cups here for Taurus? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Moon, and the Queen of Pentacles. There you are, whether you are masculine or feminine. Bottom of the deck, you have Six of Cups to the Hangman. Yeah, this seems to be the question here. This sounds good. Again, in theory, in fantasy, when I'm thinking about it, it sounds good, but I'm not sure it would be practical. I'm not sure if I would actually be emotionally fulfilled if I went through with this Ace of Wands, investing in this, creating this, purchasing this for some of you. There just seems to be some hesitation here and emotional, or I should say internal conflict. If I do this, would I really be happy? Would it really add to my happiness? 10 of Cups. Tell me why the 10 of Cups is here for Taurus. Why is the 10 of Cups here for Taurus? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The 10 of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Fool. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're putting a lot of time this week into thinking about this Ace of Wands. Do I want to move forward with it? Do I want to move forward with it in respect to another individual or maybe even a group of people? And you seem to be hesitant here to move forward. Again, the feeling here seems to be, it sounds good in theory. I just don't know if it's practical. I don't know if it would be a waste of my time to do this or not. Now, the entity that is responding to you this week is the Ace of Cups to the Devil to the 3 of Cups. I feel like this is the impersonator. This is your feeling. I don't want to waste my time doing something or investing in something that won't yield the emotional or maybe even financial reward or benefit that I'm seeking. So I like that you're being very practical, Taurus energy here, very much in your power and saying, I'm going to think this through just a little bit more. This here seems to be this impersonator card. Showing up in a way that is not true or authentic to them or to your connection with them. Let's clarify the Devil. Tell me more about the Devil here for the individual in Taurus's energy this week. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Devil is being clarified by the King of Cups, Justice, and the Knight of Swords. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have Libra again, and then Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces there in the King of Cups. This person seems to be interacting with you this week in a way that is like false. This is like a false facade. This is someone who's putting on the appearance while they're communicating with you that everything is fine and everything is balanced and they're emotionally stable and all is well in their world and they're happy, but they're not. There's something here that they're not telling you. So I feel like that impersonator card, there's something toxic here in this person's energy that they're not revealing to you. Yeah, strength. They're like holding themselves back from telling you what is bothering them this week, or what is challenging them this week, or something that they're engaging in this week. Tell me more about that Devil energy here. How does this pertain to Taurus? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the King of Wands, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. Wow. Judgment and the Tower. This individual is engaging in some type of behavior that if you knew about it, if they made the judgment call to tell you about it, you would make the judgment call that you probably would no longer want to interact with this individual. You would see this as an act of betrayal. So yeah, while you're mulling over whether or not you want to do this, you're also interacting with an individual this week who, again, on the surface looks all calm and steady and everything is great and I'm emotionally balanced. But underneath, and when we're clarifying that Devil energy, this is engagement with an individual or a group of people that if you found out about it, you would see it as an act of betrayal. So this could be like someone talking to your ex and not wanting you to find out about it. This could be a partner who's stepping out on you. They don't want you to find out about it. This could be the boss who's interviewing other people for your position, but again, not telling you about it. So there's something here that is being hidden. On the surface, everything is fine. We're communicating. I'm happy. But underneath, this person's engaging with a person or people. I've got the 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords here that just showed themselves. So the feeling here is if you knew about this, it would create stress and strain in the connection that you have with them. And you might even see it as an act of betrayal. What does Taurus need to do with this entity this week, or what should they do? What should Taurus do with this entity this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What should you do this week? 4 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Chariot. Stay in your power this week. Don't allow this individual to do or say anything. I feel like this person, there's a lot of like delusion here with, because again, they're not being honest, or they're not being trustworthy here, right? The Knight of Swords to the Devil could be someone who's a manipulator. The King of Cups to the Devil could be someone who is emotionally love bombing you. Justice to the Devil is someone who's doing something underhanded or something behind your back, but presenting themselves to you like everything is fine and whatever they're doing is in your own best interest. So I would just allow whatever communication or interaction you have with this person, do not allow it to cloud your judgment. Remember or remind yourself here to stay in your power and to stay very grounded this week. Focus on your stability. Focus on this project here or some long-term goal that you have for yourself. I wouldn't concentrate so much effort in this person. Like I wouldn't invest too much energy in this entity here this week. Right behind wasting time, there's a card that's showing itself. What is that? Oh, unbothered. Yeah. And then we have rejected. I think that's kind of what you need to do here this week with this entity. And I'm not saying to not talk to them or not engage with them, but don't be so bothered by their behavior. 3 cards of advice here for Taurus this week. 3 cards of advice for Taurus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice here this week, you have the Six of Cups, you have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Four of Wands. I love it. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. Focus on your healthier partnerships. I think you already know what this entity is all about. I don't think it's the first time that you have engaged with them, obviously, since they're coming up so strong in your energy. So just focus on your healthy connections, your familial connections, focus on house and home. And I also think there's something here about you need to see the truth about this individual, just so you know, so you have clarity of mind. I don't really think the cards are not suggesting that you confront this individual or that you engage with them. It just seems to be like you should take a very unbothered or not bothered approach here. Focus on yourself and this other path or plan here or decision here that you want to make. And again, try to recalibrate your energy, redirect it towards connections that are actually healthy and beneficial to you. That is what I have for you, Taurus, for the week of December 14th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you can. And remember to check out the description box below if you want to learn how you too can become a time traveler. With all of that said, Taurus, I hope you have a fantastic week. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.